Hey, welcome back to A Moment to Move, and that's exactly what we're going to do. But we're going to do it in a way of strengthening our bodies and lengthening our bodies, and I will try to help you the best I can all the way through the class in doing so. So I'm not going to waste any time, and let's warm up the wrists. Place your hands down in front of you, fingertips facing forward, eyes of the elbows facing forward, and we're just gently going to rock forward and back. Breathing in to your wrists. Start making circles, going anti-clockwise, clockwise. Keeping the pressure between the index finger and the thumb. Gently start rocking forward and back once again. Place the palms down, the fingertips are facing towards your knees, and just sit back a little bit. You can pedal out the hands, bending into one elbow and into the other. And from there, we're just going to come up and shake the wrists out. Just give them a little bit of a shake. Nothing too sinister today. And we're just going to meet in downward facing dog when you're ready. So send your hips up and back to the sky. Push the ground away from you and bring your chest towards your thighs. Begin to pedal out the legs just a little bit. And from here, we're going to take a nice inhale, and as we do, we're going to roll forward, coming into our first high plank. Squeeze the glutes, push the ground away from you, pull the shoulder blades down your back. Make sure the thighs are nice and engaged. Keep the pressure again between the index finger and the thumb. Tuck in the navel to the spine. And breathe. So no time wasting today. You can sway from side to side if you choose to. We're just going to go straight into strengthening our bodies. So from here, we're just going to gently walk the hands out in front of you, coming into a nice extended plank. You can shaft the toes a little bit further back, really engaging the core. And the same thing, so I have my hands a little bit off the mat and a little bit on the mat. Squeezing the glutes, same sort of cues here as we're in plank pose. Bring the eyes of the elbows as far forward as you can. And we're gently going to lower down into forearm plank and push back up. We're going to take 10 of those. So breathe in, nice and controlled. 3, 4, 5. Just let your elbows touch. 6, push back up. 7, 8, 9, 10. Lower back down to forearm plank, and then begin to walk your forearms back a little bit, coming into your dolphin pose. So again, pushing the ground away. Try to create some stability. Hold the pose briefly. Dolphin pose is always fun. So I may argue that point. Now gaze past your fingers, and we're going to push all the way through into chaturanga. Shift the weight forward, stay low, chaturanga, and then keeping low, pushing back to dolphin. There's 1. 2, keep breathing. Inhale forward, exhale back. 3, 4, 5, 6, keep the grip in the hands. 7, 8, 9, last one. 10. Back to dolphin pose. As you can hear by my voice, it is a bit of a strain, and we're going to bring the elbows up at the same time, coming into downward facing dog. Extend through the fingertips. Try to regain that breath. And from there, we're going to raise our right leg up and back. And then just bring it forward, stepping between the hands. And then pivoting the back leg up, out a little bit to 45 degrees. Push up into the front leg. And you're coming into this wide-legged pose. We're now going to bend into the left knee, coming down as low as you can. Right foot can come up. And we push right back up to the top. There's 1. 2. Nice and controlled. 3. And this is where that strengthen and lengthen comes into things, because we're strengthening the left leg and lengthening the adductors on the right leg. 5. 6, extend right to the top. 7, come down as low as you feel necessary or where your body allows. 8, push back up. 9, and last one, lower right down. And as you come up, pivot the foot to face forward. And we're going to come straight in to a warrior 2. So extend the arms away from you, but pull the shoulder blades onto the back. Drop the shoulders down at the same time. Set up a nice position, so you sort of either want to have your heel to heel alignment or heel to arch. You want to open up the knee so you can see your big toe and hopefully the toe next to it. Extend through the fingers, at the same time retract the shoulder blades. And keep a nice and neutral pelvis. Maybe sink a little bit lower, push to the outside edge of your left foot. And breathe, which I'm doing a lot of today, as you should every day. From there, we're going to push into the right foot and straighten it, and then we're going to extend the right arm forward and lower it down to the shin. If you can, place it to the ground. Completely your choice. You want to tighten the muscles here, and then you want to pull the right hip slightly back and bring in the left hip slightly forward. And again, feeling a nice stretch here through the adductors on the right hand side. Extend that left arm up to the sky. And if you want to challenge your balance just a little bit, you can look up at the hand, extending through that fingertip. From there, we're going to take a bend into the right knee, place both hands down to the ground, step the left foot back, right foot back, and just lower your hips down, keeping yourself in a good upward facing dog position. Push into the hand, have the feet as wide as you need them to protect your lower back, but don't collapse into your shoulders. Push into the hand, and again, eyes of the elbows forward, and pull the shoulders onto the back. Squeeze in your glutes. From there, we're going to push into the hands, roll over the tops of the feet, coming back into our downward facing dog. Second side, just bring your left foot up to the sky, bring it forward in between your hands, and then push yourself up into a wide-legged pose. I'm going to turn around to face you. I've just got to remember which side we're doing this time. So from here, again, we're going to sink down into the right hip this time. So you want to have the right foot slightly up to maybe a 45-degree angle. Bring the left toes up onto the outside of onto the heel of your left foot, and push down and back up. There's 1. 2, remember, just go as low as feel comfortable for you. 3, and we're trying to move with the breath once again. 4, 5, 6, 7, and hopefully you can feel the right thigh starting to warm up, and you can feel the length creating in your left adductor. That's 9, the last one. Again, pivot the left foot to face directly in front of you or forward. Pivot the right foot to run parallel with the mat. Bring the knee out, and we're coming up into that warrior 2 position. Now I'm facing a different direction to normal, but that's okay. Embrace the difference. Push to the outside edge of your right foot. Bring the shoulder blades onto the back. Extend through the fingertips. Maybe sink a little bit lower into that left knee, left hip. You want to keep pushing the ground with the left foot, and again push in with the outside of your right foot. And you can gaze directly over your front finger. You want to scoot that left hip under and engage it at the same time. Maybe sink a little bit lower. Keep the torso stacked. And we're just going to straighten that left foot, that left leg, and then extend the left arm forward. And again, lowering it down into triangle pose. Extending through the right fingertips, and again, place that left hand to the ground, onto the shin, even onto the thigh. Whatever your range of mobility is today is perfectly fine. Again, scoot that right hip just a tad forward, but bring that left hip underneath. You can have a slight micro bend in the left knee, but you want to have it engaged at the same time. And then from there, we're going to place the hands down and come into that upward facing dog. Kind of resting pose, in a way. It already feels like we forgot about those dolphin to chaturangas already. Squeeze the glutes. From here, we're just going to shift the weight slightly forward to a chaturanga on the tops of your feet. Push up, high plank, again on the tops of the feet, and then just roll the body back like a wave into your downward facing dog. Start walking the hands back, and we're going to work our way all the way into a forward fold. You can grab opposite elbow. You can place your hands onto the ground. Just relax the neck and the head, and just twist from side to side and let it all out. From there, you can place your hands onto the mat, halfway lift, and then just roll up to standing, nice and slow. And from here, we're just going to do some arm shakes. So you're just going to come nice and loose in your body, in your torso, shoulders relaxed, and you're just going to start swinging your arms from side to side. And then the more you start moving, you can just start letting your hands slap your body. I think it's called kidney taps in Qigong. Just let the body sway, and we're just letting the arms relax after using them a little bit earlier. And creating some movement. You can take a bend into your knees and push up, trying to gain a little bit more momentum. And just breathe. Come to some stillness. I'm going to grab my block. Sit back down in a nice cross-legged position. And from here, we're just simply going to walk the hands out and fold the torso over. Go as deep as you choose, or what feels comfortable for you. Tuck your chin to your chest. Opening up those hips with a nice cross-leg position. Lengthening the flexors. You can actively pull the knees down. Opening up those hips. Walk the hands back and simply switch the cross of your legs. And we'll do exactly the same thing. Just a brief position of forward folding. Just start connecting to your breath as we slow down the tempo. Walk your hands in. And from here it's completely up to you. You can lay down on your back, you can stay in a seated position, but either which way, we found our moment to move, and I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please hit that like or subscribe button. Your support would be greatly appreciated, and hit me up in the comments below if there's anything else that you'd like to know or anything else that you would like to suggest for me to include in upcoming classes. So I hope you've enjoyed your moment to move, and I look forward to catching you on the mat soon. Thank you.